Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Incremental Factory. Let's get back to it. In between episodes, I got some good comments, helpful comments. And I did a little bit of rearranging of the factory. We have more to do to kind of optimize our extraction nodes and run our extraction parcels and run them through nodes. So you can see kind of what I did here. I've got coal going into a node, and then down below, anywhere where we're using coal, I'm kind of pulling it from that node rather than having this situation here where we got kind of copper right nearby. I think I got done with everybody that's using coal. Yeah, it looks like it. So what I want to do is do the same thing for stone. Pull that out into its own little resource area. In fact, maybe we'll move these things further back. Just so they stand out as kind of resource mines. And the next one is going to be quartz. Basically, I think we just want to pull all of this out and run it through a single node. Let's do it. So shift select these guys. We'll do one set at a time. And I want to insert a node here. Boom, get rid of these connections. And instead run them through here. Quartz. Now I got to remember where these came, where this quartz was going to. It's going to be this guy. And it's going to be guy down here. Right? Did we get it? Yeah, we got two there. And then these guys can come out. We'll see. We may need to do further tuning. This gets us a little more organized, I think. You guys up like that. And run your connections straight into that node. Boom. Boom. We still may be oversending resources in. This is just kind of step one to get things a little more organized. I realize we may have more to do. All right, so now we've got copper. Let's build a node for that. Line these up a little better if we can. These guys to try and line up the ones below, and maybe this guy over that way. Let's throw down another node. This will be the copper node. And we'll run, maybe we'll run our connections first. But these guys, feeding copper into there. Do this connection first. Boom. Then we'll move these guys, these copper extractors out. And replace their connections and have them feed the node. Whoops. That actually took. Or. Who else needs copper? These guys, this guy over here needs copper. Run that connection first. Scroll speed's pretty slow. I'm not sure how I can make that faster. Come on. That guy gets copper. Guy comes out. We can just sever the connection. Bring you over. All right, there's somebody else that needs it too. Thought. Could be mistaken. Bunch of stone. Yeah, that might be it for copper for now, at least. We have stone here, and we have stone down here. I wouldn't mind putting that up. But these are closer together. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's do another node for stone. Zoom out when I'm like this. I guess I can. Just trying to think of how I can scroll faster. A little slow when the nodes are far away. Okay, here's the first node that needs stone. And like I said, these may not be perfectly optimized factories yet. This is just a first pass at kind of cleaning up a little bit. This up for a better future. It's me trying to select. Am I lined up? I guess I am. Stone and stone. Need to pull a connection from here. Down into this guy, we're just sending stone into storage. Realized we could do it a little simpler. Like I said, we're gonna do some multiple passes. Up. Up. One of you guys can hang out here. One of you guys, it's fine. We can do the connection since that's what you wanted me to do first. Go. This guy gets wired in. All right. That's a little better. So that takes care of coal, quartz, copper, and stone. We got iron, right? I got a whole mess of that. Oh, here's more stone. More stone, more stone, more stone. See if we run into bottlenecks with the number of connections coming out of these nodes, if we can get the throughput that we had before. Maybe equivalent, may not. Find out. Scroll out here. Pop you in. We're going to replace all these guys. Pull you over here just to get rid of your connections. Doink, doink. Guessing we have more stone extractors than we need. But yeah, I want to get this organized, layout organized first, and then we'll go through and tune. All right, next up is going to be over a little bit. Maybe it looks a little more lined up. Iron, right? Let's do a node for that. Boom. Iron. That. Zoom out, way out. I can get by with just one. There, these guys come out. Move them over here to get rid of the connections. Escape. Sure, what's going on there? Go. I leave it like that, where it's just offset a little bit. That'll probably drive people crazy. Okay. That, and you can come down, run all these through. Iron ore. All right, who's left? That's a little bit more organized as far as the raw resources coming through. Let's just make sure we don't have any extractors floating around in the factory. Not seeing anything. These guys even getting fed? Doesn't look like it, does it? Smelters. These guys are doing their own thing, it looks like. Producing gears. Red Science is backed up. We're going to hit the tech tree here next. Let me just look for extractors. I think we moved them all out. Yeah, looks good. We got a bunch of extra warehouses here built. We got extra storage. Let's go into the tech tree, spend some research because we're kind of backed up on Red Science, it looks like. Not for long. Turret attack damage tier 2. Yes, please. Increases all turret damage by 50%. Take it. Increases all turrets range by 50%. Yes, please. Unit protection reduces your unit's damage taken by 30%. Take it. All right, now we're getting into requiring the next science. Let's get back, or let's take a look at the excavation site for a second. Someone mentioned that you can set up walls as a maze and kind of force the enemies to kind of path through that maze and get attacked by your turrets. You know, more opportunities to attack them as they work their way through a maze. I'm going to try and get by without a maze just for the challenge of it. If we pay the price and we can't, our turrets can't fight them off without using a maze, then I'll put a maze in place. But I want to see if we can, just as a challenge, see if we can do it without implementing a maze through here. I know that's the standard tower defense strategy. I like trying different things. All right, yield increase 50%. We could try. Let's see, what can we build in terms of turrets? Splash turret. What does that guy cost? Oh. Petroleum, right? That the next thing we need to start harvesting. Might be. And we need to start storing off cables, right, into our warehouse. Copper cables. Let's maybe do that. Let's take a look at the map. Don't think I'm currently storing copper cables. We are not. Let's set up production for that. Let's look in here to see if there's anything we would want to take out of headquarters. So we can free up a connection there. Let's do copper cables. That should be fairly easy. We have more copper coming in. Where we could put these somewhat close together. We kind of do here. Although that's our green science production. Blue science. Let's keep those guys clear. We'll do the next science tier right up here. But somewhat organized. Power is looking good. 100% energy efficiency. Got room here for copper cables. A little messy. Maybe down at the bottom, the very bottom. Do it. Let's do it. Start with a node. That's going to get us into the warehouses. And then we want to bring in copper cables. Oink. Then this guy needs... What else do you need for copper cables? Cable extruder. Just energy and copper plates, right? Boom. How many? 1 to 1 copper plate for every 2 copper cables. And each connection out is at what? Are we at like 2 throughput? Been several days since I last played. Everything's backed up, so it's hard for me to tell. Let's bring in copper cables. Bring those in through a node. We had our nodes? Oh, man. Oh, boy. Hey, that's another surprise. Had unlimited nodes. Oh no. It's not good. It obviously free one up here. Bummer. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Let's look in the tech tree. I don't think there's anything that's going to unlock them, right? That's military beacons. Sure what beacons are. In tier 1, solar battery, battery factory, increase edge throughput. This is more new products. Action gain. Increases node parcel output throughput by 12. Unlocks coal combustor. Warehouse capacity. Increase all turrets. Oh man. Okay, so that is an unexpected challenge. Let's give it some thought. You can obviously free up nodes. Oh man. A lot of nodes we can actually free up here. Do the easies first. This one's got one connection coming in and one connection going out, and it still looks like it's just going to headquarters? Question mark. I think what we need maybe to share the output nodes. Got 11 coming in. Thinking. Like science is one that we could do easy, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. So science, we're going to share nodes. You can actually stay right where you're at. Green science, you're no longer going to send to that node. You're going to come up here to your buddy and send green science there. This guy's going to go away. You're currently sending, we got 2 connections. So that's 1 to headquarters and 1 to warehouse, right? Boom, boom. That node is now freed up. Bring you down or put you over somewhere. Let's connect this guy up. Waiting for the scroll to kick in. I'm going to throw you in headquarters and onto a warehouse. Maybe it's time to start moving the warehouses around. Do it. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's put a warehouse up near the science factories, and this will be the science warehouse. May have to share and do some things in addition to just science. Somewhere around there. These guys I still want going into headquarters for now, but I want you to go here. Colorblind, so I can't tell what that science is. That if that's green or red. Green, right? Red, same thing. Red. Got 3 inputs, but I got room for those. That guy's gonna come out. You guys go bye-bye. Go to the little supply area. Got some extras. Now, these guys, we actually have extra connections here. Could run that science right through each other. Don't need to though yet. So let's bring these guys up. Boom. Red science. What I'm saying is I could just connect this guy to that one, this guy to that one. It would constrain our throughput a little bit, but we're not really having issues with science, and it would free up connections here if we need to down the road. Right now, we're fine. And let's send red through here. And do we have an extra connection now in this tab? Looks like we do. Still want to send it into HQ just for the extra storage. We may not need it anymore, but we'll do it for now. Boom. That's cleaned up. We freed up a couple nodes. Stone. Why do you have 3? One there, one there, one there. We're already putting stone into a warehouse, so you are not needed. That connection's not needed at all. And can we somehow share here? The answer is yes. Got this should be 6 connections coming in. Hooked up. Pretty hooked up. Looks like there's only 4 wires here, but there must be 6. We could throw those down here. It's a building material. This is kind of a building material that we're exporting. House and HQ iron plates. Yeah, so this is like the science node. Like that. I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah, it's going to get truncated. But the nodes have unique shapes and colors, so that helps a ton. Oh, the coal ash, it's kind of a waste. Trying to think if we want to do one more of these. So they're going into HQ and to a warehouse. Let's do this guy too. We'll just free up one more node. All 6 of these connections got to go. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are going to share with your neighbor. Bricks. And then have bricks going into HQ. And into a warehouse. Good as any. Got plenty of nodes. Pull this guy down just so we can see what's going on. Oh man, it's a little crazy. But we freed up 3 nodes. 3 nodes. Boom. And now let's get to doing this guy down here. For cables, you can share for sure, right? We can share a bunch of these guys. In fact, we probably want like a building products node, right? Building products. Already got 19 coming in. We're probably way overproducing bricks, but we'll tune it as we go. We'll trim things back as we need to. But right now, I do need to get this going. This node we're not going to use. Keep that guy off to the side. In the little stockpile. And you are going to share a node. One can totally go, right? This is stone. Stone. Find stone. Right here. Let's send this straight into storage. Thinking. We have stone coming in here, or bricks, sorry, bricks coming in here. Or stone coming in here, we could just pass stone on through, but overcomplicating things. Got a stone node there. Six connections out. Stone, I got 7 connections left. Bear with me. Stone's coming into HQ. Let's make this guy building materials. And I lost my connection. Did I lose my connection? Is stone coming in? I was okay with that, actually. You can still send me stone. And scroll speed. Come on. One can come straight in. This copper cable is going to come in. And I need much. $16 of these. I'm going to assume my connection is 32. My ability to push things out is 32 per line or whatever. Let's do 16 of these. 16 cable extruders, and then just bring copper in. Copper's got plenty of connections available. Zoom way out. And you need power or something? What do you need? Yeah, you need power. How's power looking? 100%. And we need to send this building material, copper cable. So just go here. Now what am I missing? Something obvious? Yeah, we don't need copper cables. We need copper plates. Let's do that. Zoom, production node, copper plates, smelters, 2 copper ore to every copper plate. So let's max this out and see what we get. You need coal too. We might be able to bring coal in. See what we get. Copper again. And now we got to grab coal. Coal's way up top. $24 per second. All right, we're going to get an upgrade on that. Now that gets us copper cables into storage. So we should start accumulating those. It's not too bad. It's starting to climb up. And we put copper cables in for the excavation, right? We want to start being able to build these splash turrets, and they take 22,000 copper cables. Healing turret. Got what we need for these. Let's plunk some of these guys down. Boom. Boom. Doing on resources. Man, iron plates are almost gone now. Yeah, 44,000 iron plates, but they're coming back pretty strong. All right. Let's kick off a battle just to see what this does. Big. I don't know if this will heal walls or just my turrets, or neither. Still spawning. Walls are taking damage, but I don't see my little. Okay, this guy's firing. Yeah, the healing turrets are trying, I think, to repair the walls. This will be interesting. We can actually hold these guys off. Looks pretty good right now. Like it. Ooh, we had a ranged enemy there. 50% yield bonus to all resources. That's going to help. That was pretty sweet. We didn't take hardly any damage. I like it. Let's place some of the damaged walls. We're doing iron plates, 9,000 something. Not enough to do another healing turret. Kind of like those. Boy, that made a huge, huge difference. Let's go again. Let's go again. Escape out of that. 720. Why are iron plates frozen at 9720? Let's go take a look and make sure those are wired into a warehouse. Maybe I disconnected that. Where are you? Launch here. Oh, they are. Where's the holdup, fellas? The iron ore? Getting iron ore? Got plenty of coal, not getting iron ore. Look up there. This messed up. Guys got tons of iron ore. What's the issue? Has none. Second. There? What's going on, fellas? Let's reconnect. I'm not sure what the story is there. Well, iron plates. Iron ore. It's not coming through. What am I missing? Something obvious. Something obvious. It's got 12,000 iron ore. Or 1,200, sorry. 1,200 iron ore. Does not want to push into this node, or these guys aren't connected somehow. Let's redo a connection and see. Oh. is. Or, oh, I think I mapped coal instead of iron ore. All right, let me fix this. There's iron ore. Link into there. Yeah, this guy. I just mistook the icons here. Boom, boom. Not this. Yeah, I accidentally dragged this into the coal port. And so it's trying to export coal instead of iron. It needs to be right here, and it needs to be iron ore. Things should spring to life. Yeah, I see little connectors turning green. And now our iron sheets are climbing again. Copper cable's doing okay. It's not great. The production on that's not like knocking me off my feet. But we'll keep an eye on it. When it maxes out, we'll try and build some of those splash turrets. But we do need to move on to the next science too. But I want to do a couple more excavations if we can. Let's do another dig. Knocks the oil barrel. Yeah, that's actually, I think, what we need. You progress. They're coming a little faster. Iron sheets are up to 22,000. I like these healing turrets. I'd like to get 2 more placed. Yeah, those make a pretty huge difference. They're starting to chew through over here. All right, the spawning, I think, is done. Yeah, that's a range. They got some ranged attackers here, but our turrets have some upgrades. They can reach out and touch somebody pretty far away. I like it. All right, let's repair. In fact, we could put another row of walls out. Eventually, we'll hollow some of these out and put more turrets in. So far, so good. These are working pretty nice. In fact, more healing turrets. Let's do a couple things. Let's pave. Let's pave another, at least one more row out here. And do more walls. And now let's see if we can do another turret. A healing turret. Sure, we can only do one, if any. How many? 44,000. Yeah, we can. I'm going to follow a pattern here. So this guy would go right there. Now we got to wait for iron plates. How much for this guy? 22,000. We can do one of these guys. Let's do it where we're weak. So maybe there's going to be a healing turret there. Put the splash turret. Oh, what am I missing? 44,000 iron plates for this guy. Oh, and the oil. Duh. Let's go to battle with what we got and see how far we get. Increase the minimum yield to 25%. All right. So one extra healing turret this time. Okay, now they're starting to fire the healing turrets. Oh man, looks like a lot this time. Whoa, look at this guy off to the left. I got my hand on the abort button here. Oh boy, we need... Okay, good. Check it out. I think we made it. I think we're in the clear. I don't want to try that splash damage. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. Next up, we get oil barrels, petroleum barrels. I thought we unlocked something already like that. Guess not. Let's do. Got lots of bricks. Pave one more row out. And add more wall. Like I said, I'm going to try and see how far we can get without having to do a maze. No, that's probably the better strategy, but I want to try some challenge here. Okay, let's go. Paint this in. Yeah, I'm wondering, as we expand, I'm wondering if it doesn't make sense to put healing turrets out here more than the fighting turrets. We'll see. Can I do splash damage yet? We said we are going to put you right there. Yeah. Missing 34,000. Oh yeah, the oil. I keep forgetting the oil. We can put down another healing turret though. That one goes right here. Yet. 5. Oh, circuits. 27,500. Those are coming in a little slower. Well, we'll see. I think we can make it without it. Let's go. See how many of those big enemies we get. That guy did make some progress. He made some ground through the walls here. So far, so good. Stay panned out a little bit. I know we're going to get a big guy coming. There's one. On my weak corner, too. That's not great. I don't have a healing turret over there. May end up having to abort. At least my turret's aiming at him, it looks like. Okay, he is done. I think we're going to make it. I think we're going to make it. Nice. That'll get us oil. And that's what's going to allow us to see the splash damage turrets, right? Once we start storing that up. Oh, man. That is awesome. I like it. I like it. Let's see what's coming. We're not going to do any more of these right now. Max game speed to 4. That would help too, though. Minimum yield increase. What's this one? Increase minimum yield. Increase minimum yield. Then unlocks bauxite ore and aluminum. Okay, that's probably needed for the next science pack. Let's before we head out of here for this episode, I want to drop a production parcel down, and I just want to see what's coming in terms of the next science. Is it purple? We have blue. Purple needs sulfur, Gen 2 chips, and then just more energy. Cool. Maybe we start working on that next episode. We'll keep an eye on our inventory too, and throw on turrets where we can. We need to get oil into storage. I'm going to delete this guy just so I don't lose track of him. Yeah, not bad. So this episode, we got things organized a little bit. We learned that there's a limit on the nodes, the node parcels. Wasn't expecting. And we have more cleanup to do and more optimization to do. Our production rates have increased through different unlocks and things, so things aren't perfectly tuned. But overall, not bad. Research, we're tapped out until we get the next science pack, purple science. In fact, red is filling so fast, we could probably dial that back. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoy this series on Incremental Factory. Oh man, this game is cool. I'm enjoying it. Hope you are too. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. As always, deeply, deeply appreciate that support. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next episode.